Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
So negative. Catch the courier. That is ridiculous. To catch you within under a minute. The guy doesn't even run. He basically just jogs. But yeah, now it's just a slow horse ride or a horse walk. Because you can't jog because Machiavelli decides to take his fucking time. But he won't run. Whee. The game gets a lot more interesting when all these kind of missions are out of the way. It opens up in the next few missions after this dickhead goes away.
Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friend, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Roma today. But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
Thing is, though, you've got allies in the city. You're doing nothing to help them. You know, he just seems to sit back and wait. He's not trying to make contact with anyone.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Yeah. I believe that guy got on my horse. What a dickhead. But if you put your sword on and you just defend. You're not blocking me now, are you, prick? Yeah.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier
There he
still
is.
has the letter.
Ezio, stop him!
He's just standing there. Look, catch him with under a minute. Look how slow he's going. Woohoo! Okay. And there's no reason to even look at the letter because it's all in numbers. See? Pointless. Easy. The next mission is interesting because it's involves what did you say? A new faction. I don't know if they're classified as a faction or not. See, look, we have new emails. Leave the animus to check your inbox. I'd rather not sit through a load screen to read an email that is absolutely pointless. I guess they're trying to give you more modern day. Trying to keep you up to date with some of the modern day stuff, but it falls flat because it's pointless. Especially when you know for a fact that they've ruined this, they've ruined the games, and you know what happens to Desmond. So I think these are pigeon coops, which you unlock later on in the game, and you can send. I think this is the one where they introduced you. You can level up characters to be assassins, and you can send them off on missions. It's either on this one or it's introduced in Revelations. But I know it's in one of these. I'm pretty sure they introduced it in this one. Because I know with Revelations you can summon people to attack, which is kind of cool. So this should take us, yeah, this is the new faction. Yeah, so this is the first mission where it introduces you, the objective is to not be hit. There we go. Don't lose any health, basically, and it's quite difficult. I think it just depends on, I mean, if you restart checkpoint, you'll automatically be jumped by somebody. So you have to. It's really difficult to equip your sword and hold block. It gets kind of hairy. There we go. Come on, Wolfie. Yay.
Where did these murderers come from?
Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm sure I didn't get hit then. So yeah, these dudes are the cult of Romulus. I think they're called Romulus. The cult of Romulus. They're basically creepy dudes with 70's Porn-tashes and wolf heads. Oh, that guy doesn't have the Porn-tash. One of these guys has a really 70's Porn-tash. Where is he? Oh. It's weird that a lot of these people are randomized. So you will never normally encounter the same guy twice. Oh, oh no, they've all got goatees. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, one of them has like a really. Oh, I'm bored now. So yeah, this is another timed. Well, this is the first timed mission. And what's annoying is there's collectibles in said event. So you have to at least do this at least twice, if not 3 times. Quite annoying. But it's within 8 minutes. It is. It's like, oh, 8 minutes is easy. It's fucking long, and you can fall off quite easily. But yeah, there's 4 switches, and then you fall down the center. Then there's like 5 or 6 rooms you go to, and these are definitely a throwback to the puzzles that you did when you went to get the seals. Oops, a daisy. Already fucked that up. So yeah, the some of them are quite easy. Some of them are just annoyingly hard. I know, because the pressure of being timed is not. It's not a nice thing. I mean, I guess it's good in the sense that they didn't introduce a non-screen clock. You know, or a oh, you can't skip it, can you? Yeah, cutscenes and shit like this don't. They stop the timer, so you don't have to worry about the timer ticking down. But yeah, when you pause, you should have the timer. Yeah, there you go. So you got 7 minutes and 25 seconds to complete it. You can normally complete it with about 45 to 50 seconds on the timer, depending on how quick you manage to get through it. But I mean, a lot of these routes are already predetermined, because. But again, you struggle with the camera sometimes because it has the ability to lock on to random shit that you don't want it to. Like there, it like pans, it pauses for a second while your character collects himself, which wastes like 2 seconds. So. Yeah, there's flags on this chest. What's annoying is there's no map for this section of the game. So if you want to collect the collectibles, then you have to either have a walkthrough in front of you, or just know where they are. I mean, you can just stumble upon them; they're not that hard. But you can buy maps from the shops, which unlock them on the. In fact, I don't even know if you can get them up to these stages. Shit. No one's under there. And this is just jump off. There's no reason to not jump off. Into the water. Look at them. How many wolves have they killed to get that many wolf skins? So these are the quite annoying parts, because you have to do these sections, and some of them are just completely random. Like you wouldn't even know to jump up to some of these because it's not obvious. Well, I never find it obvious. But as you probably all well know, is I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. It's fixed cameras on these kind of sections. They just really kill you. Or jump into stuff like that and your character's glitching out and not grabbing it. Gotta climb this vase thing. I have a habit of not thinking I can jump to a look, to me, it doesn't look like I can jump to that. It just looks too far. Well, obviously I've been proven wrong. Lever. So you can skip the section, but if you look at the time, 5:06, right? Still 5:06, which is cool. It's nice that they don't have the time ticking down. Because if you skip the cutscene or the cinematic, you have to hit a load screen. But yeah, once you've run through this stage like 3 or 4 times, you just get really bored of it. But yeah, these little jump to statue things always confused me the first time I played this, because you, like I say, you don't think you can jump to stuff like this. They don't make it they don't really make it as obvious as they did in that AC2. But like you don't think you shouldn't really be able to climb onto this side of this wall because you've never been able to before. I mean, they're normally good at landmarking shit by like white marks on the wall or something. Or I remember in AC1 it used to be follow the white flags or the white cloths. It was if there's a white cloth there, that's a free win area. And I guess they've kind of kept the tradition of having it white. Come on. But a lot of the time it shows just too slow at climbing, unfortunately. I would never have known I could do that unless I didn't randomly do it. Go across again and then jump back. Jump across. Oops. There is something up there, flag. But if you get that, you will probably fail the timer. So you want to get the full sync done first, and then you can come back here and take your time. Plus, once you've done all this, you don't have to worry about any of these cutscenes. Especially, well, not this one anyway. Because these guys aren't here. Plus, you don't have to fight anyone, which is kind of weird. It's where is that? There it is. Come on. Fuck, bloody cameras all over the fucking place. I swear, sometimes the camera is so it's more Dark Souls than it needs to be. Anyone who's played a Dark Souls game will know that FromSoft do terrible jobs at making cameras that don't want to make you pull your face off. This game is almost the same. For no reason.
Now I can get back up here.
Yay! Jump back, and there's a chest over there on the right hand side. There's one in front of us. On the whoa! Oh. Up here? Oh yeah. See? That's what I mean by shit like that. He just glitched off the fucking the path because he didn't jump onto it. He just fell off. Shit, like, yeah, I've already lost the timer anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it. See, this part took me fucking ages to figure out how to get up because it didn't seem like I could do what you do. It's like, okay, plus there's the flag, and to get the flag, you need to do. You can't get it any other way except actually doing the correct thing. That makes sense. I'll point out when you get the flag. Because I mean, I've already got to save that. I'm going to reload up in a minute when I've done this because I've already done all this on the other save. So look, I think it doesn't look like you can jump to that. It doesn't look like you should be able to jump to that. See, this is really glitchy for me because the amount of times I've slipped off.
That could help if I fall.
Yeah, probably will fall. Okay. It's this part when you need to jump across to the pillar. The camera just goes fucking apeshit. Watch the camera. It should pan to the left. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, wow. Yeah, sometimes the camera decides to do a little pan to the left hand side and just wait for a few seconds. How did that pillar not fall down?
Perfect. A route up if I fall.
Come on. So yeah, if you want to get the flag, you need to go to the right hand side. But to complete this, oh no, you don't. No, you do need to go to the right hand side. It's the right. There's another section above me, of course. There we go. You go right, and he takes you. But you need to come up here, and then you jump onto the pillars, onto the little thingy things. And the time should stop now. 31 seconds left, and I'm fucked up. Cool. But yeah, you don't have enough time to collect everything. But the time stops when you're in here, so you've already. You can take your time to loot. Oh, look how many tomatoes I'm getting. Oh no, the time doesn't stop. Wow, I thought it did. I think it stops when you redo this. I'll leave my so this is the secret armor you get. You know, like Altair's armor was in AC2. I think it's armor of Romulus or something is it's the best armor in the game. It's fucking cool. It's got like eagles on it. So this is, I don't know who this is from. I'm guessing it's from Romulus. I'll leave my family's armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you who find it receive strength in battle. And this change of handwriting, we have taken it, set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. Cool. That sets up the ability to have 6 keys. Keys unlock secret treasure room. But that's not counted down still, is it? No. Huh. I thought it stopped as soon as you entered this room, but obviously not. Oh well. Yeah, these are almost the same as the seals, you know, from AC2. You pick the seals by doing a platforming puzzle. You can go back now and pick the. I think you can go back. Yeah. Like I'd recommend you go back and get that flag, and you can't really go back to the rooms below this because the door's locked. But yeah, that flag's a bastard. It tricks you into thinking you can get that and get back up. But I think you need to jump down. Hey, maybe you could get across. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think if you go get the flag and then jump back across. I really don't want to try it because I don't need to. Yeah, I won't be recording me getting any of them. I'm gonna check to see if I need to get all of them. Because if I don't, then the only reason I got the flags in the AC2 is because he had a little dialogue with his mom.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
God damn it, Machiavelli. Gotta follow him again. Can you, like, run, please? This ain't a fucking walking simulator, mate. Some of us have people to kill. So this guy is going to take us to our headquarters, I guess you could call it. Come on. These are fast travel stations, basically.
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
That's basically saying, oh, use these to fast travel. So, Tiba Island is the assassin headquarters. It's kind of bare at the moment because we've not unlocked anything. Would be. Oh, load screens aren't very long. Cool.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
See.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
See, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
It would have been cool if you said, do your fucking job. What I'm gonna do. There we go. Oh, glitching out. Time's advancing. Come on, there you go. Can you guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go and speak to the mercenaries, the thieves, and the courtesans. Fighter, the lover, and the thief. I do like the reconstruction and the deconstruction. That's cool. I've always liked watching the city get broken down. So Fabio is Bartolomeo's cousin, and the Orsini are under Cesare's people, aren't they? Except him. His big ass sword. It's like a massive rapier. He partnered with Bartolomeo against Salvi. Savelli? A rival family and joined the dark side. Marian Geronima Borgia, cousin of Lucrezia. First, Fabio seems to help his new in-laws, but then in 1499, when Cesare is in Romagna, he frees a friend imprisoned in the Tor de Nona. Assisting his alliance with the Borgia may have been weakened. Once his father Paolo was killed by Cesare, he fled for prudence, then attacked. I really can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna leave him blank. And becoming an outlaw, blah blah blah, bandits. Come on, he died in 1504. Stay alive very long. He died in 4 years from now, because it's 1500, isn't it? Well, 1500, January 1500, when we got back to Monteligone. There we go then. I want to stop here anyway, because my other save is at this point, and I'd rather play on that one because it has a lot of more. He has a lot of the collectibles in that fucking mission we just done. And I'd rather not do it again. So yeah. So I'm going to pause and say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, peeps, and see ya.